Good morning, everyone. This is Eleazar Santos Tejada. This recording is our 8th encounter. Today is October 24, 2019. At this time, Lori, Maide, and Jorge are online. Maybe later our partners would join to us. Good morning, Lori Lynette. How are you today?
Good morning, teacher. I'm fine.
Okay, thank you. Jorge, good morning. How are you? Okay, Jorge left. Maide, good morning. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. Good morning. I'm fine. And you?
Yeah, really fine. Thank you. Ready for speaking, Maide?
Yeah.
Good. That's great. Okay, what would happen with Jorge? Jorge was online, and even Claudia. Okay, we are going to discuss some topics at this encounter. Okay, so would be about some questions. So feel free to express your opinions, whatever your opinion can be. Okay, so don't worry because this is just one exercise, it's one academic environment, just to talk. Okay. The first part of the encounter would be to talk about immigrants. Some days ago, we talked about presidents and different governments around us. And in that occasion, we talk a little bit about the problem with Venezuelan people when they come here. You know, today the idea to talk about immigrants or immigration like that is in general can talk about Venezuela as our neighbor and maybe the first information you have. But the idea is to talk about immigrants around the world if you know, okay, all what you know in those in that case, okay. So not only Venezuelan people. Uh, okay, Juan Gabriel, good morning.
Hello, good morning, teacher and partners. How are you?
Yep, fine, Jorge. Juan, thank you. Welcome, welcome, Juan.
Thank you.
Okay, we're gonna start with a question for every one of you. General question, okay? General question. Feel free to speak. What do you know of immigration? What do you know? Okay, or what do you think about immigration? Remember, whatever case you know around the world. Okay, what do you know about immigration? Okay, think about that. Think. Uh, Juan, you live far away from Colombia, but near your place there are many cases of immigration because of war as well. What do you know about immigration, Juan Gabriel?
Teacher, I think that about the migration is, for in my case, is good. I am working very well. I am in nice place. Is very good. But in other case, for example, Venezuela, Mexico, um, Pakistan, around the other countries around the world is and different situation is very bad for the people is very sad because they are a lot too much problem because uh, different countries has a different situation. For example, it's a difficult situation there. Venezuela is a I have one top around the about the countries for for this situation in Venezuela is about a bad topic is very bad. Is my opinion about the topics,
Yeah.
teacher.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Maide, what's your opinion about immigrants or immigration like that? Yurani. Okay, maybe she can't hear me. Okay, Lori, what do you think or what do you know about migration or immigrants?
Okay, teacher. I know that immigration is the movement of people to another place, to another, with the international settlements, something like that. Maybe permanently or temporarily at a new location. I know that you said that no, we don't talk about only Venezuelan people, but I had to say that here is too common. I don't know if I told you before. Here in Tibú, you cross the river and you are in Venezuela. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and so thanks God to our partner is good, and as he said in another in another part is bad. For example, here Venezuelan people come to work, and they and but I think that they are aren't good, because here people hire them to work in shops or as a housekeeper, and they pay um, less than the minimum wage, and it's so sad because people here only exploit them. And okay, I know because I working in a house, obviously teaching, and I was talking with a woman called Nelsie. Yeah, Nelsie. And she told me that the owner of the house paid her fit, 500, no more. And obviously she does all the house chores, so it's too low money. So um, I don't know how she survived because she has 3 kids, and yeah, I know. I told with her, and I say, why do you have so many kids? And she told me that her mother dies when she was 16, and her father abandoned her. So she has to get uh, get married, and for for she can survive. So, and then she moved here, and she met another man, and obviously she get pregnant again.
Oh,
Well, twice,
yeah.
twice. And well, that's my opinion. It's so sad when people had to, move to another place because maybe in the first place they were good, they had a life and they had good job, but only for the situation they had to move.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Hi,
Thank you,
teacher.
Nuri. Who say hi? Maide?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Maide, what's your opinion about immigrants or migration? After that, Jorge, okay?
Okay. The issues of migration is a problem that affects everyone. Uh, the migration is a displacement of population that occur from a place of origin to another country destination. There are human migration and sorry, yes. Uh, many people
I can hear you, my day.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Okay, you came back again. I just listened until you said many people.
Okay, teacher. Many people migrate for various reasons, yeah? For example, for economic reason, government, lack of work, I don't know how to say politics,
Yeah, politics
for,
reasons.
yes, political conflict, and economic poverty. Um, for example, in Venezuela, the people migrate for the I think that political conflict because of the president um, because they human rights are violated for the this political.
Yes.
No more teacher.
No more. All right. Thank you. Thank you, my day, Yurani. Thank you. That's true as well. Okay. Jorge, what about you? What do you know about migration or immigrants in general?
You very
I'm
Jorge?
I'm
hear me
watching.
very well.
No,
Teacher, can you hear me very well?
not so well, brother.
Teacher, now can you hear me very well?
Yeah, now it's better. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have to say that immigration is like a destination country that people used to when people used to go when they have economic problems. For example, we can see that Venezuela has a big problem with their people. So it affects. I mean, they have economic effects or they have economic problems, and it affects it affect it. I mean, they have effects with the other countries. The borders. For example, here in Colombia, Ecuador, and some borders nearby to Venezuela, they have problems with that situation. Um, it has some benefits for the countries who receive the immigrants, but there are some exceptions where you have to where you have a lot of bad effects in the country where immigrants are keeping. For example, here in Colombia, um, I mean, when the immigrants from Venezuela started to come here, we have been we have been uh, more. I mean, we have more problems, with the employments.
Mhm.
We don't have much employments here in Colombia. I mean, there are some rules that the government of Colombia or the Colombia government put in put in well, and I mean there are a lot of benefits for Venezuelan people, but for Colombian people start to have problem with the employments. So I think there are these are the bad effects for the for the countries who keep immigrants people in their countries in their hearts. Mm, what else? I mean, we have to say that there are a lot of people who, for example, Venezuela, they come here, but they have a high level of crime rate. So, for example, there are a lot of there are a lot of I mean the ROPs here in Colombia are going to increase and they have been increasing by that situations. Not only in the border, for example, Cucuta, but also here in in Boyacá, in Bogotá, Tunja. It has been increasing the insecurity here in Colombia by that situation.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Jorge. Yes, it's true. It's really true. Those okay can be benefits, can be good things for
Teacher,
people who come here, but there are
teacher,
many bad things. Yes, sir.
teacher, I can hear you very well. It's like a low level. I don't know if the most partners listen in a low level, but I am listening to you in a low level.
Okay, Juan, do you hear me well?
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
I hear you
at
very well.
a low level.
And Lori,
Yeah, teacher, I can hear you clear.
clear. And Maide,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yes.
Maybe Jorge needs headphones in this case.
Eh, eh,
Le-
Jorge, that's happened to me, and I always try to left the call and I join again, and the problem
Okay,
passed.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Go
Sometimes
out.
it's
it's
fine.
possible. Yeah.
momentaneously. Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sometimes
I'm
yeah,
going to.
just you go out and join again, and maybe that's
Okay.
recover the signal. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. Yes. If not, try to check. Maybe you need to wear some headsets. Okay. Thanks. Those opinions, those points of view are clear and are true, are understandable, all of them. We need to be aware that, again, it's not only Colombia. If you pay attention in the Middle East, there are many people, in the Middle East, many people are going to Europe, to the neighbor countries, because they need to save their lives. Venezuelan people are coming to Colombia because they have no food to eat, basically, because of the government. But in other places, the displacement or the migration problem, it really works. Okay, it really works because they are in war, and the war means they are killing people, civilian children, and everyone that is in the place. So it's kind of a war problem. It's a huge problem. Okay, and we need to have any opinion about that. That's the idea. Okay, but what to do? What to do with them? Many governments say, I don't receive more immigrants. In the Middle East, some uh, countries try to stop the migration. In Europe, some countries try to stop the migration. But what's your opinion? What to do with those people? Close the border as pretends Donald Trump with Mexico? What to do with those immigrant people? Juan.
Teacher, sorry, can you repeat, please?
Yeah, what to do with the immigrants? Do we need to close the border and don't allow them to go into? What to do with them? What's your opinion?
Okay, teacher. Mm, Around the world, it's very difficult for this decision and me. I think that Colombian president uh, he make any rulers for this migration in in his country. For example, the documents very well. for the immigrants, for the for for job, for any works. So it's for good a country for good Colombia. So another opinion, uh, uh, the immigrant people in other country without documents or false documents is a big problem. A big problem for the family in another country, and it's a difficult situation with a documents.
All right. Thank you. Jorge, what to do with immigrants? Close them the door and send them back?
Eh,
Teacher,
teacher,
you
can
say in
you
a way so selfish.
No, it's
teacher
just an opinion.
can you
Say,
repeat me again the question?
yeah, what to do? What to do with immigrants? Jorge, what to do? Send them back, all of them, to their countries, or what to do?
Yeah.
Or receive all
Mm,
of them?
well, I
For the
don't
truth.
I don't know I don't know so much about the immigrants, but I think it depends of the state. You know, for example, the United States, they have a situation with Mexican people and with African American peoples. You know, the mix of African and American people. But I think the most people who, I mean, the immigrants that keep with in another country, you know, that keep in another country, I mean, we have to be in that situation because they have a lot of adventures to get another country and to keep, you know, because they come from you don't know if they come from 2 or 3 days walking, you know, around to get another country, so or to get a, a good job. Um, I think those people who, I mean, who start to search another country. Uh, if I think if the people is from the borders, for example, Venezuela, we can I mean we can catch them and give some employments. For example, in the United States, they have some rules, and I think they only can get people or to catch people from, I mean, from some states. Not every country they can. I mean, what is the mean? Every people of the world they can catch, you know, and give employments and all those kind of things. So they have some rules over them. And here in Colombia, I think the borders we can give them some employments, but you know that the I mean it has a lot of, I mean it carry on a lot of problems, you know,
Mhm.
because as I was talking about the employments for Colombian people, it doesn't increase the employment for us, but it it lower our possibility to get a good employments, you know, because as you know, the Venezuelan people they are accustomed to receive um not so much wages, you know. So they can live with a low salary here in Colombia, or they can come back to Venezuela, work here and come back to Venezuela. So that's my opinion, teacher.
All right. Thank you, sir. Right. Maide, what about you? What do you think? What to do with immigrants? Maide Yurani Galindo. Oh, Jesus. All right, Lori Lynette, what's your opinion? What to do with them?
Yeah. Okay, teacher, I know that it sounds a little selfish, but I think here in Colombia, we need to deny the entrance of Venezuelan people because we had to think about that Colombia doesn't have so much resources for those people. And what happened? Here in Tibu, the owners of the restaurants, of the shops, they start to fire to people of Tibu and start to hire Venezuelan people. And obviously for that happen, with them, sorry, come the unemployment and come the violence because I don't know if you had ever heard that here kill people and so many Venezuelans come here, steal the people, killing the people, and then the people here kill them. And it's like a vicious circle, but happen. And it happens, sorry. I think that here in Colombia, we don't have the resources for them. And, since that happened, I think that everybody can get into Colombia. It's I can believe that because in another country you need to have paper, you need to have a passport, you need to have so many things for getting to, and here you just cross the river and yeah, here in Colombia and yeah, I
That's
know
all.
that in Chile
Mhm.
they denied the entrance because one Venezuelan, only one, killed a pregnant woman, and they say, okay, we can with this, we need to evacuate these people because they only came to hurt the people, and that's happened here. But I don't know. I think that the Porky
Come on, Lord.
didn't do nothing, okay, and everybody knows that. So I think that here we had to deny the entrance, but in another countries they maybe can receive, but no one can receive them because they obviously they saw the news and they see what happened in another country with the Venezuelan. But if you think about, I don't know, Syrian people, it's different. It's different.
Yeah.
Okay, I was watching some news in Canada. They received Syrian people in United States too, and there are so many countries held them those people, and I didn't see any problem about them. No
Mhm.
problem. They are, I don't know, uh, peaceful. I think, I don't know. You know that they are in war since 2015. No, since 2011. Yeah, they are in war. So that's
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah. There.
That's it.
Thank you. Thank you, Lori. Yes, that's true. Different reasons. My dear, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
All right. Thanks, God. My dear, what's your opinion? What to do with immigrants? Permit they come here or send them back? What do you think? What's your opinion?
Well, I think that I
Say again, please. Say again, my dear. I can't hear you.
hola, hola.
Yes, you are there again. Go ahead, my dear. My dear, go ahead.
But I think that they they must go because I don't know.
Again, your communication is broken, Maide. I couldn't hear you well. Maide. Well, all right. Maybe later she can fix her problem, technical problems there.
But
Yes,
she's
there are.
agree with me.
Yeah, there are
She's agree
different.
with me.
Maybe
Yeah, that's
because
important.
she's at the border as well. You know, she's at the border as well. So you are in the north, but she's on the west. But again, with border with Venezuela, she has the same problem as you. Or maybe share the perception that you have. Okay, there are different reasons, you know, there are different for migrating, for going to another place. So we need to understand that, okay? We need to understand as well that they are human beings, that they are in critical conditions, that women are pregnant, children having food, many awful things, you know. Yes.
Teacher, excuse me. I don't know the. Can you hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Okay. I think they go. I think that the president of each country is responsible for creating opportunities for the in his own country, no? Here in Colombia, that became a problem. There is no work. There is I don't know how to say vandalism.
Yes, vandalism.
Vandalism?
Yes.
Okay, teacher, let me. 1 moment.
All right. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Yes, it's a problem for us. It's common now. For us, it's common now, as Lori says. But people from Syria, from Afghanistan, some places in Africa, they have the same problem maybe 10, 15 years ago. So it's critical, the situation. Okay, it's critical, the situation. Some countries want to protect their own country, you know. So that's encounter when we talk about the president. You say, okay, Mr. Trump is building a wall between the United States and Mexico. He wants to protect his country. Maybe that's the perception that maybe he has, you know. So we need to understand that different governments adopt different positions in front of the migration problem. Okay. Okay, but now if I don't know if Lori and Maide are hearing me. Maide, listen me? Maide, are you online? Lori, you listen me? Jorge, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, if you have to migrate to another country for any reason, no? For any reason, maybe for violence, for war, for economic, for social, political problems, what country would you like to go? You know, what place maybe you need to go in that of you need to be a refugee or looking for asylum or just going from your own country. Juan, what country would you go if you had to leave Colombia? Okay, in the situation of migrants.
Teacher, I have any plans for my situation. I am working here. It's a difficult migrate. It's very difficult migrate. It's very cool Colombia. So I would like finish working here, come back Colombia and get a grade for this career, and I want to specialize make a specialty for the United States. I like United States for the any university, and I want to better my and more learning the second language. I would like to go to the United States, teacher.
All right. Thank you. What about you, Jorge? You have to leave your country as migrant. Where would you go?
Okay. Well, first of all, I have to say that I would like to go to Canada, um, because well, I have something in mind is that I mean we would love to have a good economical situation where you don't have to I mean you wouldn't like to go for a country where you have to front with a lot of poorness.
Mhm.
To Iraq, to Iraq, to Africa. For example, Iraq, when you see a lot of wars between themselves, excuse me, or you go to Guatemala, Honduras, where you have a lot of social problems and economical problems. You see
Yes.
that, for example, Guatemala have a lot of problems with in its social circle. You have a lot of crimes and murders. You have a lot of drugs business. So I would like to go in a country where you have a future. For example,
Mhm.
Canada is a good destination to visit. For example, they say that they have a good economical situation. It's a country where you can go with your family and I mean it's they have a lot of entrance. They have a lot of employment.
Mhm.
Um, and I have heard that in Canada you don't have so much taxes. You know, what else? Well, taxes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Money.
Exactly. And another city I would like to know about United States, because where you start to learn about English or a foreign language, you will love to visit those countries where you can develop so much than in your native country. So that's my opinion about it, teacher.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. My dear, are you there? My dear Jesus Christ, God help me. My dear, are you here or you went to Venezuela? Hey, my dear,
Teacher, that's so cruel.
don't go Venezuela, my dear. My dear, stay in Colombia. My dear, if you need to go as migrant, where would you go, my dear? What country would you go? What place?
Well, I I would like to go the I don't know, United States. Still,
Okay.
because I think there are very good job opportunities. I say that because I have a cousin and other uncle
Yeah.
who is working there, and they really pay him a lot of money to work.
Yeah.
The only problem is that I don't like this country because there are a lot of people, how say, racista. I don't know how say.
Yeah. Racist people.
Right? Yes,
Racist. Hmm.
yes. And I would also like to go there to improve my level in of English, and no
Yeah.
more.
Okay. That's better option. No, Venezuela. United States is great. Okay. And you, Lori, where would you go if you have to?
Okay, teacher. Sorry. I was thinking maybe do an exchange by au pair. I don't know if you know what is it. Au pair.
Yep.
Okay. Obviously, I'm going to choose maybe United States or Canada. That's the two countries, and because I like, as my partner says, there are so much opportunities to work, but no, teacher, au
No.
pair, no, au pair, yeah,
I'm sorry. Can you type it?
yeah. Mm,
I thought you wanted to join to the country that export oil, petroleum companies.
no, teacher.
Come on,
Oh
I'm
my
confused.
God, no.
It's a great option as well. Come on.
Yeah, but I don't want. Okay, au pair. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's an exchange for take care of kids.
All
That
right.
means be a nanny.
Uh-huh.
I think I don't like so much the kids, but I think that is a good experience. No, teacher, don't judge me.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, I don't like if we're mine. Yeah,
Uh,
but another kid, yes. Yeah, because well, when you teach, I had two kids in this moment, and it's like take care of them too, because
mhm.
I do to the kid, I help to the kid to do her homework, and at
Mhm.
the same time I take care of her while the mother came. So
Yep.
it's I think that it will be a very beautiful experience, and those people had so much money, and they need to someone take care of their child, so
Mm,
you are going to go anywhere with them.
yeah.
So and the interview is very beautiful. I looking for some interviews about of another people, and they are very beautiful, the interviews, and the connection that they had between the nanny is very beautiful.
Yeah.
I recommend you.
Okay. Thank you. I will think about it. Okay. That's great.
No. It's only for women.
Okay. Got it. No, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's
it's
okay.
obviously only for
It's,
women between 90, between 18 and 28, no more.
that discrimination as well. Okay.
The men are not good taking care of kids. So
Hey, come on. Ana,
no, I'm kidding. I think that my father is a good father and he's very good with the kids.
despiértemelo. Okay. Okay, thank you. Don't discriminate, okay? I try to prove you later. Okay. Yes, different people go to another country for different reasons, okay? It's good when you go to another country, or when you think in traveling to another country, because you plan, you have a clear route where to go and what to do. But when people is forced, for violence, for economical, for work reasons, it's really sad to see how people can live. It's a continuous nightmare for all of them. It's really a nightmare. Do you know what country around the world has the higher quantity of immigrants? What do you think? What can be?
Teacher, United States, Germany, um, um, there's missing Canada. Yeah, I think there are
Okay.
the most.
Yes, the
Yeah,
United
teacher.
States is number one. Okay, the United States number. Do you know how many people as immigrants are there?
Uh, With exactly, I don't know, but
About
uh, only Lori. Sorry.
about one, how many people do you think in the United States as immigrants?
I don't know, but is the 20% around the all migrants in the world.
Mhm. Yes, it is. It's about the Colombian population. It's about 47 million people, in the United
Yeah.
States. It's about 47 million people. They are about 340 million people, and 46, 47 are immigrants. So maybe you say, okay, I hate Donald Trump, but he's protecting his country. Okay, I'm not justifying, of course. I'm not his fan, of course, sure, that's
Yeah.
not. But you see,
Okay.
people see the situation with different points of view, different points of view. So you need to be in the foot of anyone else when you talk about those kind of that are critical topics. The second, as well, yeah, as Rory says, is Germany with about 12 million people. Okay, so Germany it's a small country, but 12 million people is a lot of people in that. And Russia, 11 million people. So it's a great amount of people there. And basically all of them are coming from the Middle East because they work for more than 5, almost 10 years in war where the civilian population is affected. Okay. All right. Thank you for those opinions and points of view. Now we are going to move to another kind of questions, okay? Maybe another context is in another context. We as teachers or as future teachers, we need to use the appropriate words, methodology, and strategies to transmit our information, the knowledge to the students. And it's not just talking, it's not just explaining, but sometimes it is needed to use the body language, okay? To use the body language. What do you know about body language? Maybe if you're not a teacher, you can think about that in your normal life or in any social context, okay? Lori, what is body language for you?
Well, teacher, if I translate literally, it's like el cuerpo del lenguaje. I don't know.
So, what to say?
Yeah.
Do you use that?
But I don't know, teacher. You said that we need to use the correct words to transmit the knowledge, but maybe I use, but I don't know that. I didn't know that.
Okay. What do you know about that one?
Teacher, I think that we have a good position uh, in the front to the students. A good position and good moments for the hands, for the head, and good presentation is obviously good presentation is good. And I I don't know. I know no more things.
Yes, that's correct. Okay. Maide Yurani, are you there?
Hello, teacher.
Maide, what is body language? What is body language for you, Maide? Do you use that? Do you know that?
I think that we must have a good disposition, corporate expression, and above all, a lot of empathia.
Yes, empathy.
Okay, empathy and promote or promover.
Yes, promote.
Motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and no more.
Okay, yeah, okay. Jorge, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I am here.
Okay, I can see you, but I can hear you. Okay, Jorge, what do you know about body language?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay. Okay, well, I think it's a very important tool that we have to take in mind, right? Because if you are a good teacher, I mean, you should know about, about all the knowledge that it requires, but you have to take in mind the security that you transmit to the student, right? For
Mhm.
example, if you don't have if you don't have the confidence that you should have in teaching whatever topic that you know or that you pretend to transmit, is the student are going to dupe in the, are going to dupe about that knowledge, and they are going to be some duping people who don't know if it is true or it is false.
Yeah.
For example, for example, if you as a teacher, you know about the body language, is very important because you see the student what are they thinking. For example, if a student is not interested in the classes, they are going to be as with the body in a bad disposition.
Yes.
That's a way. I mean, you as a teacher, you have to read all those indicators that are important, and you can understand more the students. That's an interesting point.
Yes. Very good. Okay. Very good. That's okay. Anyone else? Any other opinion? Any extra information about that? Okay. As you have described, that is correct. Okay.
Hello, teacher.
Yes. Go
Uh,
ahead.
I don't know how to pronounce promover.
Promote.
Okay.
Promote.
Pro.
Promote.
Promo. Okay. Vandalismo.
Vandalism or vandalize.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, don't worry. I give you feedback later. Okay, so that's okay. No problem. Okay. Yeah. If you research a little bit, maybe after the encounter, and you say, okay, body language. More than the 60 or 70% of the information is transmitted by body language. Okay, by body language. More than half of the information is transmitted by the body. Okay, so all of the perceptions and the opinion you have given in here are correct. Okay, are correct. So, for example, when you have to present an interview, maybe in English, and maybe that's a critical interview for an exchange, for work, for applying a visa, and you say, okay, the interview is in English by telephone. Surely you will have more problems with that call than when you have the interview face to face with the interviewer, right? Because you can see the movement, the gestures, the face, the movement of the hands, and things like that. The same happens when you are in a classroom, with your students. You can see and analyze your students' attitudes, movements, gestures, positions, but they as well see you. Okay, they as well see you and analyze you, how you move, how is your confidence, how you transmit the information. So it's a great topic. Maybe you have not seen at UNAT yet. Maybe you will study that later because it's part of the curriculum to understand and to use appropriately the body language. Okay, so maybe you will study a little bit more about that. Okay, another thing. Try to use your imagination to answer my question, okay? Doesn't matter. You can say crazy things. Hey, what happened if you win the lottery? Okay, if you win the lottery, hey, what would you do? Huh? What would you do? Jorge, what would you do if you win the lottery?
Okay, first of all, I have to say that I don't buy lottery, but
Come on.
Um,
Just in case, one of these days.
So
maybe.
you can win. So
One of these days, maybe.
well, I think that I start to do the thing that my life lacks, you know. For example, I would love to travel around the world. I would love to know about another cultures. For example, I would like to give a big tour, knowing about, you know, China, how is people there, because I think that the most important is to know about people, you know, what are their thinkings, or excuse me, their thoughts, about you know, about life. For example, another thing that I would like to do is to travel to Australia to know the different animals that we can see here in South America. Um, that is something awful. You excuse me, it's something gorgeous. It's gorgeous to know about those animals. For example, lions. You know, elephants.
Yeah.
You only see them in circus, but not
Real.
normally. You don't see. And buy a lot of cars. You know, I would like to. I like the cars.
Uh-huh.
Um, I would love to have a collection in with sporty cars or
Wow.
something, you know.
Great.
And finally to buy a palace to my family, to my mother.
Great.
Yeah,
Palace.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, palace.
that's cute.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are good, huge dreams, but it could
Yeah.
be possible with the lottery.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
oh, that means that you live with all your family in the palace.
No, 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 no.
For 1 month.
One palace per
No,
person.
you can't do that. That's so selfish. Well, you need to buy a house for for all your family members. Yeah,
Yeah,
and one palace for you.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It could,
Can be, yeah.
yeah.
All right. And you, Juan, what about you if you win the lottery?
Okay, teacher. I would like support my family. Uh, uh, any family with any problems or too much problem. For the second, I would like to travel Europe. I would like to now Japan and China. Travel with my family or my girlfriend, my sister, and good. We have a sorry. Uh, we have a good trip. So I would like to buy any apartments with a uh, safe feature with my family or me. I would like a good car, obviously, and no more.
So humble people. Okay, no problem. Thank you. My day. What would you do if you win the lottery?
Teacher, um, I will create a foundation to
Uh-huh.
hello
Yeah. Uh-huh.
to help all children poor.
Poor
Yes, it's
children.
correct.
Poor children.
But niños pobres,
Yeah, poor children. Mm-hmm.
okay, poor children, also abandoned elderly, ancianos.
Yeah, correctly. Uh-huh. Abandoned
I
elderly.
think
Yes.
I think I will invest in these two cases cases. I really feel very sad when I see cases where children and the elderly suffer from the pobreza.
Uh-huh.
Is poor or poor?
Poor.
Poorness.
Poverty.
Yeah. Oh, poverty when you talk
Poverty.
about, correct.
Poverty.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, yes, no more.
Okay, thank you. And you, Lori, what would you do?
Well, teacher, I think that I would like to have had a mansion. Yeah, I dream in a big house with so many bedrooms and one big kitchen and all this stuff. You know, I don't know why, but I like. Then I know that everybody dreams with that, with a big house. You know, it's our dream. I think that is one of the first things that you do when you graduate or you are specialized. You try to buy sorry a house or an apartment for live, obviously.
Mhm.
Um, then I would like to become a philanthropist and be a volunteer, sorry, and try to help the people with my money, obviously. But after that, I don't know. My partner starts travel to the world with my mom because my mom likes to travel, and I will take care, and she take care of me. And I would like to travel with her and my father without my brother.
Oh, come on. Again, discrimination.
No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love my brother. Um, I know that it seems that is a crazy idea, but I would like to study. Maybe you had money and all this stuff, but you don't have knowledge. And everybody needs knowledge, need to learn something, need to know something. And and I would like to study, obviously, finish my career. And obviously, I'm not going to buy my title. I would like to win my title. And yeah, because with money you can buy anything. But uh, and I think that try to don't spend the money in I don't know how to say in useful stuff. No. Okay, I try to spend my money in useful things. Sorry, because if you win lottery, maybe you can spend, and then you are in broke. You stay in broke. So we need to, yeah, teacher. So many people happen that, yeah, yeah. I read so much about it. Um, yeah, yes, that happens. So many people have win the lottery and then they stay without nothing because their family members they start to fight with for the money and then demand it. And well, it's true. I think that if I win lottery, I didn't save anyone. Yeah, it's the first that we had to do.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Had to be a secret.
Everybody, yeah,
Be
yeah.
a secret.
Everybody fight for the money, and that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Venezuelan people cross you to the border. Okay. Other side of the river. Be careful. Don't say. Okay. All right. Now reflect a little bit about your job. Okay. Reflect now a little bit about your job. Which is your dream job? Is it what you are doing now, or maybe you have a dream job? Okay, maybe you have a dream job. You say, okay, my job, I would like to do this, or I would like to become this, or really you enjoy what you do. Okay, this time start by Lori.
Teacher, a dream job, yes, be an actress, but in Hollywood, obviously. Yeah, teacher, is a good job and is very. I think that is very um it's a very good job and
Yeah.
give you the opportunity of be well known and famous in a just only for your I don't know big uh, I don't know big way of I don't know say liars. Yeah, your skill of feel things that it didn't happen in your present, and I think it's a good job. And when you are a good actress, everybody uh, uh, I don't know, take you in mind for movies and for little jobs or for be a voluntary or you became because the most of the famous people who are actors and actresses they are philanthropists and they like charity work and everybody help them to to do that. So I think it's good for one part, but for another, if you are a bad actress or actor, you ruin your career. So
Okay.
I would like to be a good actress, okay?
Okay.
For stay
Yes.
clear.
Okay. Yeah. That's stated clear. Yeah. Maybe you don't have to take the bus. You can get to work in limousine. But great.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What about you, Jorge? What is your dream job?
Um, my dreams job. Well, as I was talking about about the lottery, if I win the lottery and I have a good job, is the best thing, you know.
Mhm.
For example, I would love to go to the foreign countries and put in practice my the bachelor's degree, because it's I mean I love a lot to travel, to know about other cultures. And I would like to go to another countries and teach different, I would love to know about another language, for example, French or Mandarin or Italy,
Mhm.
and put in practice my job, but in another cultures, in other countries, and interact with different type of people, kind of people, because as you know, for example, in England, you have the British English, and they give another colors in the words, in the letters. It changes some things in the words, and I mean, if you visit those countries, you learn more than what you know, right?
Correct.
And my job is like destinated to work as a bachelor's degree, but in different cultures. It's like getting to in different cultures to know more about that.
Yeah, that's really great point of view. Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
great point of view. Thank you. You, Juan, what is your dream job?
The teacher, when I was a child, uh, I want a soccer player because I like the football. I like micro football and to watch a match. I love football and sorry, soccer. So in this moment, I would like a English teacher because is I am a lot of motivation and I would like to I would like to be a nice teacher.
Great. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. And my day, what about you? What's
Yes,
your dream
teacher.
job?
Okay. I would love what? I would love to be a singer,
Uh-huh.
but But the only problem is that I really seem very bad, ugly, and so I think I would like to be a flight attendant. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And now many places.
Yeah.
I really think that dream can be a reality.
Yeah. Can be. Yeah. Thank you, my day. Yes, those dreams can become true. Okay, yes, work on that. They hopefully become true. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna stop in here. Okay. If you want to say anything else before leaving, please tell me now, because I think I'm gonna stop in here this encounter. Any one of you want to add anything else? Nope.
What would you do if you if you win the lottery, teacher?
Good question.
Yeah, the
The
teacher didn't
teacher, good
participate.
question.
No, that's not
Okay.
fair. Yeah.
No, travel a lot. Yes, travel a lot. If I win the lottery, I would travel a lot, all around the world with all my huge family. So when I say huge,
Uh,
is because we are 10 brothers and about 40 uh, cousins. I don't remember how many nephews and nieces. So really, if I had money, I would travel all of them around the world. Okay? Maybe a full airplane for us. Yes, and hopefully study a little bit more. Yes, maybe study a little bit more. Maybe studying anything else about or with relation with English. Yes, for sure, I would. Yes. All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for being in this encounter. Later, if not tomorrow, I give you the feedback by WhatsApp, and as well, I will assign you maybe topic for talking next Tuesday. Okay. I will give you the topic in advance. Try to check a little bit. It's not only research by internet, but maybe you have own experience, own information. You can talk about that for next Tuesday. Okay. I will let you know later. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being in here, and have a good rest of the week, and see you on Tuesday, God willing. Okay?
Hey, good luck.
okay,
Bye.
teachers. See you
Okay.
then.
Bye
Have a
bye.
good
See
day.
you.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
See you.
Bye.